Hello students, welcome in virtual classroom. Ready to learn something new today? Yes. Today we are going to learn detailed information about summary writing, which is a compulsory question in our question paper. Actually, to speak or write just the essentials is one of the important steps towards developing language skills. Practice in writing summary of large extracts or paragraphs enables one to improve communication. Brevity is the soul of wit is one of the countless maxims coined by William Shakespeare. Brevity means conciseness or shortness. We also can say that brevity is the cutting out of unnecessary words while conveying an idea. It aims to enhance communication by omission without loss of significance of important information. Summary writing is one of its kind that has been described as one of the elementary principles of writing. The ability to summarize information is one of the most important critical thinking skills you can develop. Taking large quantities of information, understanding what that information means, and considering it into a shorter version of the original allows one to have important information on hand for easy reference without having to memorize long passages or complex statistics. In technical writing, different audiences need varying amounts or types of information. The technical summary or abstract is written for those who need a brief overview of a longer document for general information or to make decisions. For whatever purpose, writing summary is a task that may think is easy but in actuality can be quite challenging. Now, the biggest problem with summary writing is deciding what to include and what to leave out. For that, we are going to discuss how to acquire the skill of summarizing. Let's study first about summary writing. Let's try to understand it in simpler way. What does summary mean? Summary is a shortened version of a passage written in one's own words. A summary always covers essential points of the original passage. It presents actually large chunks of information in short, cohesive sentences. Okay. Now, let's try to learn one more definition of it. Actually, summary is a brief and concise information or content or presentation. Summary conveys main ideas from original written content. It enables one to speak what is required and to write what is necessary. It is done quite precisely and coherently. It presents large chunks of information in short, cohesive sentences. Now, let's learn about the purpose of the summary. Actually, summarizing is a very useful skill for college students like you. There are many occasions when you are referring to a book on your subject in the library, and at that time you can't take down every word. So at that time you need to summarize the main points only. Let's talk about another example also. Even when you are telling your friend the story of a film, you have to be very much brief at that time, which is also called as summary. Now, purpose of the summary. The purpose of summary is to give the reader a clear objective picture of the original text. A summary can be used to sum up information or to present information concisely and to state the main or essential points without any detailed explanations, then to refer to body of work, then to give examples of several points of views on one subject. Now, how to attempt summary writing, that is what we are going to learn and study right now. Before that, let's talk about the guidelines for summarizing a passage. So, let us take a look at the guidelines for summarizing passage. Read the passage twice. Make a note of keywords, main points or arguments, and topic sentences. Actually, find exactly what you need to summarize. Then try to form a brief outline of the passage. Then identify the main idea. Then use the outline to form summary of a passage. Then, however, use your own language to convey the ideas. Form short sentences on your own. Connect the sentences using linkers like however, therefore, but, etc. Use some keywords in the summary and accordingly give a title for the summary. Avoid technical language. Write in simple and understandable English. Summary must be objective and written in third person. Omit details, examples, and statistical information. Avoid your own interpretation. Write the summary only in one single paragraph. Now, let's learn how to attempt summary writing. Summary writing is a writing skill. It needs practice. Take small passage initially. Read it carefully. Calculate the words. Try to reduce each sentence without losing its sense. Remove examples and illustration if any. Avoid repeated and unnecessary information. Form simple sentences. Use one word for group of words wherever possible. For example, the person who leads India. We can write shorter words for this as India's captain. Then search keywords and join them with relevant words. Reduce the passage up to 1/3. Give the apt title to the summary considering the central idea of the passage. Now, what is the place of this question in our question paper? Yes, question number 3B is the question which is always based on summary writing. Let's look marking scheme as per board examination. For summary writing, we have 3 marks which are title, which are divided into 3 subpoints. First one, title. For the apt title, you have 1 mark there. Then covering essential points have 1 mark, and for language, style and grammar 1 mark is given there. So the total marks for this question is a number 3. Actually, this is a question which can offer you maximum marks if you try to attempt it carefully. So now we are going to discuss 2 extract or passages as an example for summary writing. Let's try to study first question. Write the summary of the following passage with the help of given points and suggest a suitable title. And the points given here are importance of education, solution for many things, and key to develop. Now we are going to read the passage once. Then we'll look how the summary of this passage will come or can be formed. Education is the instrument for social, economic, and culture change. If we are to work for social and national integration, if we are to foster moral and spiritual values and increase productivity, agricultural and industrial, we have to use education in proper way. Science and technology will help us to solve the problems of hunger and poverty, of disease and illiteracy, of superstition and deadening custom, of vast resources running to waste for a rich country inhabited by poor people. We have to free ourselves from the inertias and inefficiencies which have bogged down our programs of development. Our administration at all levels should become clean and efficient. So now in this extract, in this passage, we have total 111 words. Now we are going to write down or prepare its summary in 1/3. Let's see how. First of all, give apt title to the summary according to the information provided in the passage. So here the passage talks about the importance of education. So yes, here we are going to give the title for our summary as importance of education. Education is a means of socio-economic cultural change and national integration. Science and technology can solve our other national problems. We must get over our laziness that hampers our development and make our administration clean and efficient. So, in this way, we have prepared the summary of the passage in about 37 words. Now, let's move to the next second example so that you can understand it better. Read the following passage and write a summary with the help of the points given. Add a suitable title. And the points which are given for the summary are recent trends of sending short messages, language suffers, and nothing to worry. And the passage is like this. Technology has taken language to a new level of brevity and brought with it a revolution of sorts in the art of communication. Today, It's all about getting used to HT, which is also known as hi there. When you arrive, and BCNU means be seeing you, and RSN means real soon now. When you leave, or letters peppered with emotions and smileys to convey meaning instead of well done chosen words, or just a forwarded joke to know that someone's thinking of you. Some people feel that technology is corrupting language. However, there are others who feel that language is an evolving medium and will undergo changes with or without technology. According to a recent study, email is promoting rampant illiteracy across the world. The study points out that some people are using technology as a power tool, using abbreviations and being careless with the spelling to show that they are too busy to make the effort to be correct. Many school teachers, editors, and parents are horrified with NetSpeak and instant message abbreviations. But linguists and experts say that language purists can relax. They believe that technology has fostered creativity among young people and that it is the beginning of a new stage in the evolution of the written language. Now, this is the passage which we have given for writing or preparing summary. Let's see in which way the summary of this question can be formed, can be right. Let's talk about the title of the summary first. The title of the summary is Revolution in the Act of Communication. And the one single paragraph as in summary is there is a recent trend of sending short messages. Teachers, editors, and parents are worried that the language is suffering with extensive brevity. But experts feel that there is nothing to worry since such changes are natural for an evolving medium like language. In this way, today in this video, we talked about summary writing in detail. Now, we will meet in the next video with new information. Thank you.